Hello, my name is Memo, and today I'll be reviewing Don't Tap the Glass by Tyler, the Creator. Rapper and producer Tyler, the Creator just dropped his ninth studio album earlier this year. This new album of his was a very big surprise. Not only because it was a literal surprise album, we had barely any rollout to this project. Other than that, a huge reason why this was such a surprise was because of the approach Tyler took on this album. He made sure to let people know before the album was released that this wasn't going to be a super conceptual, deep project, and that you should be up on your feet while listening to this project, which is a huge difference if you compare it to his last album, Chromacopia. On that project, there was some of the most emotional and vulnerable writing in any Tyler album, but on Don't Tap the Glass, we're getting the opposite. You're not supposed to cry to this album, you're supposed to dance. And dance I did. Tyler, the Creator, pulled off a great dance album. One of the reasons why it's so great is because it's not one note whatsoever. Not one track here sounds like the other, yet it's still a cohesive listen. The production on here is phenomenal. Ring 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 is one of my favorites. It reminds me of Michael Jackson, honestly. I like Sucker Free for having such a summery feel to it. It feels like a West Coast banger to me. I love the aggressive production on Big Poe. The only track I really have an issue with is Mamanam, which is only a 1 minute song. And in that minute, it feels like Tyler is trying to create some kind of climax that unfortunately never came. I literally get blue-balled listening to this track because instead of hearing some insane climax, you just transition to the next track, which is Stop Playing With Me, and it just loses all momentum until that track kind of gets started. Other than that, the production here is great. For the most part, I like Tyler's performances. He is very energetic and vibrant on almost every single track. I feel like I preferred his rapping performances the most. Like on Stop Playing With Me, I feel like he was just in his bag on that one. And although I do like songs like Sucker Free or Sugar on My Tongue, the singing from Tyler isn't really the best, especially at the beginning. And usually when I listen to those songs, it bothers me a bit, but then when the song continues, I end up enjoying it anyways. I feel like if you had an issue with Tyler's vocals in the past, you might not like some of his vocal performances here. But as a Tyler fan, I don't mind. Lyrically, we're obviously not going to get Tyler's best work. For what he was going for, I think he did a great job. I like some of the topics that he tackled on this album. Like Tell Me What It Is, where he is wondering why he can't find love. Or Stop Playing With Me, just calling out the haters. I also like throughout the project how he had some very random and out-of-pocket lines as well. Like how he doesn't trust any white person with dreads. Lastly, I want to talk about the features. Madison McFerrin and Yebba are highlights on this album. Both have two of my favorite tracks on this album. And Pharrell was cool on Big Poe. So yeah, I really enjoyed this project. I'll be giving it an 8 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.